Grand Rising to the collective. Y'all know we back with another banger, another reaction. I appreciate everybody who been tapping in, running up, and subbing up. If you're new to the channel, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we coming with about 4 videos a week, man. And this is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps collective grow, helps collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content, man. But I ain't gonna hold you. I just want to go ahead and say, I've been seeing a lot of videos about the Appalachian Mountains and about these little people, like leprechauns, stuff like that. Bro, I got some videos coming. Let me know if y'all been as interested as that. Like, if y'all been noticing, y'all been seeing a lot of videos like that. But the little people, man, they've been really, like, it's been catching my interest. But y'all let me know. But let's get straight to the video, man. Let's go.
First, I thought this was a past life memory, but then now I kind of think maybe it's like overlapping timelines. This is a crazy story. You need to watch it. You guys have all tagged me in it. Let me know what you think in the comments.
Okay. The most insane thing just happened to me. Oh my god. Ah! Alright, I'm back again with like another crazy story that something just happened to me, and I'm actually like really drained right now because about 2 hours ago something happened. And I haven't been able to process it very well, and my mind is kind of shut down because this just doesn't make sense to me. And so I'm a rational person, and something happened where I couldn't explain it. Like a glitch in the matrix, or an overlapping timeline, or a past life memory. I don't know what it was. Here's what happened. So it's Saturday, and we always go out for a family walk somewhere really nice. We're just trying to find our way around our new area, so we always go straight into the countryside and try to find places that we used to walk when we lived here before, about 13 years ago, before we had kids. So anyway, went for a really nice walk, and then we ended up at this village, a certain village that we have been to before. Okay, I need to preface this, I have been to this village before in this lifetime. Okay. Oh, this is crazy. Anyway, so I have this dream about a certain street. I have it all the time. I have a dream about this street, and I've had it quite a few times, and every time it kind of goes around this old street, and it's nighttime, and one of the doors is opened up, and it's like there's a sort of event going on, and there's always like cakes. There's like cakes in there, like there's like maybe like a nighttime bake sale or something. Like, it's really strange. Anyway, I've had this dream, and sometimes it's not bake cakes, it's other things. I can't. Anyway, okay, so I get to this place today, and Gary was like, okay, I'm gonna go get gas for the car. Why don't you get out and just have a little wander for yourself? Take like 10 minutes for yourself. And I was like, okay, because I haven't been to this place for a really long time. So I was walking down, and I got to this street, and I kind of looked up it, and I was like, huh, I recognize this street. And then something clicked in my mind, and I was like, wait, this is the street that I dream about all the time. Now, it is possible that I've seen this street and I dream about the street but as I go up it, I just feel like I'm in the dream, but it's daytime and there's cars, and I'm like, this is weird, like this is really strange. So I get to the section, I was like, I'm gonna just investigate. I get to the bit, and it's actually a house now. Like, you can't go in there. It's somebody's house. And it's like 1600s. This street is really, really old. Everything says like 1601 on it. Like, everything's really old. And then I look across, and there's this antique store, and I love antiques. So I was like, oh, it's really quiet up here. Like, I would never have seen this if I didn't go up here. And I was like, I'm just gonna pop in real quick. As I get to the door, you kind of have to step down. It's a really, it's 1600s. It's really small. It's just a small place. I step down into it. It's like a cute little antique store, and something inside of me, or like something, kind of goes whooshes through my brain. I don't know if it was like a physical thing, and I instantly remember being in this space, and it's really small, and on the right hand side there's a really big fireplace. Like, the whole place is basically a big walk-in fireplace where they would have the hearth of the home, and the woman's talking to someone else. And I was like, okay, I'm just gonna like get my bearings here. So I was walking around and there's like a curtain, and she was like, oh, you can go through. And I was like, I knew that there was going to be another room back here. And to the one of the corners, I was like, I bet there's a staircase going up and there's a door, so you can't see. But I was like, I bet there's a staircase there. Like, I've been in this place before. But actually, I haven't. Anyway, so the people leave, and she comes over to me, and she said, oh, can I help you with anything? And I go, oh, I was just looking around at these, like, bread bowls. And she went, oh, I've seen you before. You've been in here before. And I was like, no, I haven't. Why would you say that? And she's like, oh, I recognize you. You've been here before. And I was like, no, I haven't. But I feel like I've been here before. Like, I've been here, but not in this time. Like, it wasn't an antique store. Like, I've been in this when it was a home. And she's like, it's always been an antique store for as long as she remembers. She doesn't own it. She rents it out. So obviously once it was. But she's like, I've been here for years. And so I was like, well, I've never been here. And she's like, well, how do I recognize you though? And I was like, what are you talking about? Like, how weird is that? So I was like shaky, because I was like, well, that's so weird, because I've walked in here and I recognize this place. And she was talking to these other people saying, well, can you imagine when like the fire would have been on and it was all cozy? And I was like, yeah, I do remember that actually. I can't explain this. And I went, is that behind there? And she went, yeah, it's another room. And I went, is that a staircase behind that door? And she was like, yeah. How do I know? I've never been there before. It gets even stranger. So this whole experience, which I'm probably not explaining to the full effect of how it affected me at the time, I left. Oh God, it was so weird. And I went down to the bottom of the street where I met Gary, and there's a really old pub, and I'm not sure, we possibly have been in this, we haven't been in it for a while, but we may have been in it like 15 years ago, whatever. I think we have, or maybe even just outside. So I was like, oh, we should go in, because it's like really old and cute. And I don't recognize it inside, so I'm not too sure but it doesn't matter, that's beside the point. We go out back, because it's really small, there's no spaces, and the girls are like playing, and I was like, Gary, like something weird just happened. Let me go get the girls some juices from the bar, some fruit shoots or whatever. So I go to the bar, and I'm waiting there, and there's this guy there, right, serving, and he went, I'll be with you in a second. And I had my hands in my pockets, so like, I was like, oh, okay, no worries. And then he looked up, he went, oh, I've seen you before, you're back. And I was like, I've never been in here before. And he's like, oh, but you have the tattoos on your fingers. And I was like, what? Oh, I went like this, and I was like, I do. And he went, no, the other hand. And I was like, this? And he went, yeah, that. This tattoo. He's like, yeah, I remember you had that tattoo on your finger. And I recognized your face. You were in here before. And I was like, I have never been in here before. And if I have, it would have been 15 years ago. And he's like, well, I haven't been here. He was like a South African guy. He's like, I'm pretty new. I don't understand what's happening. 2 people within 20 minutes told me that they recognized me. He recognized tattoos on my hand. He recognized my face. This woman recognized me. And do you remember, so my other video a couple days ago about the Titanic? Okay, everything's so crazy. I don't even know this place. What the fuck?
So y'all excuse my appearance for a minute. I literally just woke up, made me some coffee, and then I realized it's entirely too early for this motherfucking bullshit. Y'all peep this shit. So you mean to tell me our goofy ass motherfucking president done came on to Angelina Jolie's TV and said in a motherfucking quote, the White House in Florida, yada yada yada. The White House in Florida. So now, Floridians, I got a question for y'all. Since when in the blue motherfucker Was the White House located near y'all grill? I've said this once before, and I was joking about it. But now it's not even a joke. I'm just gonna go ahead and just be abundantly clear. We got bruh man from the 5th floor running this country. Not the 5th floor. The 5th floor.
Wait. Glamham just said that on this island there is a place that's called Ministry of Humanity, as you see it here. And 5 days ago, someone posted a picture of HAARP. I guess we can finally talk about. So if we can talk about that, let's talk about the CIA and its connection to the island. And you can pause the screen and read this, because I really want you to pay attention to the imports that is coming in. And this is where it gets spicy. You see what's operational there? But then check out what happened in 2006 with an earthquake. Yeah, that's right, an earthquake. Because who remembers in March 11th of 2011, we had a tsunami that took place, and also there was a lot of people who exposed HAARP being operational the night before. And now back to this in 2014 where they rebuilt it. So now I guess it's time for me to get inside of satellites to see the image that's crossed over this island. Where January 4th, 2019, you had the fun clouds taking place. So who's ready for me to go live, and we'll go through every single one of these satellite images. Take care. God bless.
Biden though, White House in Florida. Come on, bro. This man just don't stop, bro. He don't stop. He every time he say something, every time from the blue roofs about the truck drivers. Bro, why? It's so much this man has said, and it's like, he didn't say, I don't remember him saying this much crazy stuff until he got in office. Then it started being like, he started flying off the handle. But, man, Biden, right? First clip. Y'all believe her? That is kind of weird. Somebody with 2 people would know who she is, and she don't even remember coming to that spot. But he remember a tattoo, and they remember her face. That's crazy. So let me know if y'all believe her. This last clip we just saw, bro, it's for entertainment purposes.
I need someone to explain, because everything in my brain is telling me that the apocalypse just started. There are billions, do you hear me, with a B, billions of bright red quarter-sized crickets migrating across my driveway. If you don't believe me, you're gonna have to squint. I'm not going outside. You're gonna have to look real close. What the f are those? What the f are those? What the f are those?
This, y'all, if you needed any more proofs of giants living, look at this. The ring fits his whole fist, y'all. He can fit that whole ring on his fist. Do you guys see that? Are you kidding me? 13,000 years ago? Wow. Yes, so the videos of giants that we have been seeing all over TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and all that, these are real beings, or were real beings at one point in time. And I'm sure they will be coming back, because if they were here before, you know, there's nothing new under the sun, right? There is nothing new under the sun, so I'm sure they're going to be coming back. And that's the other thing. How do you know it's 13,000 years old? I thought they couldn't carbon date metal. Like, how do you, or whatever material this is composed out of? I'm sure some metal, some type of metal. Like, you know what I'm saying? But look at that. Look at the definition on that. Like, you literally have to be some type of, wow, some smith. I meant to say metalsmith, y'all. But yeah, all this stuff, like the type of jewelry that we have is nothing compared to this. You know, if this was real gold, this would be worth a lot of money. And think about that. If giants used to roam the earth, what kind of jewelry is probably hiding in the Vatican, under the Vatican? Because you know they are hiding this stuff in there, right? Because I don't believe these are just coming out of nowhere. I believe these are artifacts that they're coming out. Age of Aquarius. All right. So yeah, y'all look at that. That's amazing. Giants are real. Let's get it. So yeah, very interesting times we live in, y'all. Let me know what you guys think about this video. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes only. I am only raising awareness to interesting situations during this interesting times. Like, comment, and share for more videos like this. Thank you for tuning to my frequency. Let's get this shift. Peace in.
Imagine that Nephilim swinging that ring at your face, bro.
Stop. I'm gonna show you this video, and then he's gonna show you a video of a live stream. The truth is stranger than fiction.
There's a creator on this app that goes by the name Self-Flexion, and he was on a live stream 3 days ago when he captured this.
This the spot. Nah, come back out. Look, why they be peeking
It's a
like
live stream.
Yeah.
I want to know what you think about this. Do you think this is CGI? Me personally, I think this is real. I think
Me
it's
too.
unedited. If it
Me
is real,
too.
this would be a major discovery. There's an interdimensional being in Mexican folklore that's called the duende. As the story goes, there was a young man named Carlos who came across some duendes in the forest one day, and they invited him in for drink and gold coin. He spent what he thought was just a little bit of time with the duendes, storytelling and laughing. But when the time came for Carlos to return to his home, he left the forest and went back to the city, and he didn't recognize anything. His family no longer lived there. The buildings looked different. And so Carlos walked into the local store and asked one of the employees what year it was. In a matter of a short few hours that Carlos spent in the forest with the duendes in the city, 76 years had passed. I believe the veils of consciousness are being torn back, and I believe that we will be experiencing some crazy metaphysical things in these upcoming years. Is this CGI, or is this actually a duende or a leprechaun or a fairy? In all of the study I've done, I will tell you, truth is stranger than fiction.
Yo, the simple fact that that was a live stream. I mean, let me just say, I already know the comment section. This is fake, bro. This is fake, bro. I believe that Christ was risen, though. But y'all believe all the fake stories of the Bible, right, to be fact. But we try to tell you guys some metaphysical events are happening, that we might get powers, that God is really Satan, and all this other stuff. And y'all think we're crazy. Y'all think we're crazy. Let me tell you, I do not know what I believe anymore. But what about you? Do you believe that's real? Huh? Peace to the gods. Truth is stranger than fiction.
That's one of the best quotes I've heard in a long time. Truth is stranger than fiction. Because when I started to think about it, it is. And another thing I'm starting to like is just the fact when he says, I don't know what I believe anymore. And I don't know anything. But I'm curious to learn more. Like, that right there is the best way I could put how my life been. Like, the more I learn, the more I realize I don't know nothing. And that's cool, but I want to know more. Like, that's what I'm on. And spam it up if you agree, but that's how my life been. So I like to hear him say that. But I also want to ask a question. Let's say they opening up portals, or the veil's being lifted, and they trying to let in certain beings. Doesn't that mean that they're gonna lose control over us? Because what if we start intertwining with some of these interdimensional beings? What if we start understanding, or what if there's good ones? Because there's gonna be some bad ones. Let's say there's some good ones. What if those good ones start working with us, start coming in contact with us, and then they can't? I mean, I'm just asking. What if they're trying to control us, but then really the beings that they letting in through them portals, they can't control them, and them the ones they need to control? What if that's the case? I got a lot of questions as far as like little creatures, beings, the fairies, leprechauns, stuff like that. I'm starting to have a lot of questions as far as them things we starting to see, and how they gonna control us but can't control that, when those things are not more powerful, but yeah, you get what I mean. I don't know. For those who believe in some of this stuff, like, let me know like what y'all thinking behind that, because I'm curious.
Witchy don'ts. Mirrors. There are some things that a lot of belief systems feel you should not do with mirrors. Let's get into a few of them. Do not have two mirrors that face each other. Now, a lot of people don't agree with this. A lot of people say it's false. Nah. What this does is it creates an illusion between the two mirrors of just an infinite amount of space. Mirrors reflect energy. They don't perfectly recreate them. They reflect it and try to replicate it. And when you have this infinite flow of space going on in the reflections, it completely disrupts the energy flow. It can lead to dangerous portals being opened. So unless you just want to work with the spirit world on that big of a level, don't have your mirrors facing each other. Don't have a mirror facing your bed. That whole reflecting and recreating things, mirrors are believed in some systems of belief to multiply and reflect the negative energies in the area around you or negative energies that come through that portal, thus filling that space around you while you sleep with that negative energy. What could happen there? You could have night terrors, you could have nightmares, you could have some really wild lucid dreams. You could end up with an energy attachment that you don't want. If you follow feng shui, don't have your mirror facing your door. It pushes any good energy you're bringing in right back out the door. That can be for happiness and peace in your home. That can have to do with your money. If you follow feng shui, don't have your mirror facing your door.
Nope. Not today. I know a fake trap when I see one.
Look, I don't know what I believe. It's a lot of things I'm starting to see, so I'm open to whatever. All I know is, I'm not gonna say I believe that the Fae is fully real, but I'm not gonna say that it's fake, and I'm not gonna say that if I see some weirdness, some of it I probably wouldn't even know if I seen it. I would probably walk right through it. Some of it I wouldn't know. Then some of it like that, I would think is just like something negative, and I would be like, yo, I ain't even dealing with it. I'm going the other way. But I mean, I wouldn't walk. If I did see something that's weird and I think it's one of those traps, I'm not walking through it. I can tell you that much. I don't know if I believe in it, but I believe in it enough to not do it. So I guess I must believe in it. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, cause I ain't walking through it, bro. I'm good. I'm good.
Do not watch this. I am never gonna watch this again. It is gross. So I haven't watched anything really disturbing for a while. I took a little break from it. I thought I would come back and watch a film that has been done. It's not a film. This isn't a film. But I thought I would watch something that has been recommended to me a lot. And it's one of the worst things if not the worst thing I've ever seen. And I've seen a lot of bad stuff. My name's Ricky. I'm questioning whether I like disturbing films or not. And this is MD Pope 2. So this isn't a movie. If I would call it anything, I would call it a documentary. It's almost 3 hours long, and it is just a compilation of, I can't even describe to you a lot of anything that happens in this film. It's all real. I didn't watch the whole thing. I skimmed through a lot of it once I knew what this film was, and I found my limit. I can't watch this stuff. This isn't for me. I will never watch this again. I don't think you should watch it. I don't think it has any value for anything. Some people will like to watch this stuff. I get human curiosity. I understand that, especially coming from somebody who watches a lot of disturbing content. But I don't see the entertainment in this, personally.
Spam it up what that is. I ain't watching it though.
McDonald's unblocked everyone. If you blocked McDonald's, go check. I'm not kidding. Come back and let everybody know. Let's prove it. TikTok is being paid by these companies, corporations, and celebrities. They're definitely going to do it. They control it. They can go in and press a button and unblock them. They don't have to make you follow them, so you won't notice. But they'll unblock them. We got a lot more fighting to do. We might need a new platform.
Is this true? I ain't never heard of that.
Okay, if you can see floaters or have floaters in your eyes, there's a theory that these are actual interdimensional beings that you might be able to communicate with. Watch this. Disclaimer, I'm not saying I'm 100% believing in this. I read about it and I'm going to experiment with it and I will report back. But here's the theory. So there's this book that you can Google called Spiritual Dimensions of Eye Floaters. In it, it talks about how doctors say that eye floaters are just harmless little things that you should not pay attention to. The guy in the book says otherwise. He says that these floaters are the first appearance of luminous spheres, which he calls the light of consciousness. He talks about if you concentrate on these floaters, they can provide an exit from earthly existence, and you can also communicate with yourself or other consciousnesses with these floaters. Now, I actually have heard about this in mythology, as well as certain inventors and very smart people in history communicating with these things, which turn into radiant matter or luminous lights in front of them, which have a certain intelligence. So there could be something to this. I don't want this to take over my life, and I don't suggest you let that happen either. But I think it's something to be said for at least looking into it. So if you have a floater, maybe try to focus on it and see if it starts to materialize into anything, or see if you can get any messages from it. Why not? Let me know in the comments if this has happened to you, if you see floaters, if you've had any communication with these floaters, if they turned into shining lights for you. This has not happened for me yet, but I haven't really tried either because I have to also live a normal life and I'm doing a million things. But I do want to try it.
What the hell are you doing?
Making you eggs?
Why are there shells in there?
That's the way they're supposed to be.
Certainly not.
Well, I've never made eggs. I don't...
What the hell? Are you kidding me, River?
No. I don't eat eggs. I don't know.
You see?
That's disgusting.
Well, don't freaking eat it.
Welcome back to Moon Blanc TV's, y'all boys. The YouTube people have striked again. I feel like before you invite somebody into your house, you should ask them a question. Do you know how to make eggs? Do you know how to make eggs? Because obviously not everybody knows how to make eggs. Because why in heavens, why are there shells in the pan? Why are there shells in the pan? This makes zero sense to me. When they say common sense not that common, I'm starting to believe it. Every day I see a video of somebody doing something crazy. And you see, my biggest issue here is not the fact that you do not know how to make the eggs, is that you knew you didn't know how to make eggs. You don't eat eggs. YouTube right there. How to make eggs. So you tell me you just took the egg, cracked it, beam, all in the pan. That's not mind-boggling to you? Who eats shells? You probably eat the shell on the shrimp. How do you expect that man to eat that? If you was my diamond, you would not have been my diamond right after this. We would have been done. Would have been done. I can't.
And think right when it's done, holy shit, that could really happen. I mean, look, this freaking movie right here, The Devil Conspiracy, is probably the scariest movie I've ever seen, and I'm going to tell you why. Because the technology used in the movie is something that we either can do or we're like right on the cusp of being able to do. And if that's the case, and God and religion and any of that is real, I'm not claiming that anything is real or not, because at this point, who the f knows what's real and what's not? I mean, if you have Hulu and you want to be scared to death, you want to watch a movie that's going to scare the f***ing soul out of your flesh, watch this one. I don't even recommend you do it.
Have y'all seen that movie? I ain't seen it, but I will have to go check it out. Devil's Conspiracy. Ain't that what it say? I think it's Devil's Conspiracy. I think that's what it said. I'm gonna have to go back and look. But I got Hulu, so I'm gonna have to check that out, man. Y'all let me know if y'all have. Don't tell me the story. Don't spoil it for me. But please, let me know if you watched it. I'm gonna check it out. Clip before that, the eggs. I've never in my life seen some fellas, what y'all doing. If y'all see, you talking to this woman. She finally comes to the house. She cool. Everything's great. and she cook eggs like that. And ladies, what y'all doing if y'all see a man? Is it not? Have y'all? Maybe a man has done that. A man who maybe hasn't cooked, because I said I've never seen that before, and that's probably never happened. Any human or adult doing that. That's wild. But I'm sure there's a man out there who probably didn't know that women, most of the time, women be cooking. So it's like I could see a woman knowing that. That's common sense. But y'all let me know, women, how y'all feeling if y'all man do something like that? How y'all feeling if you see a man, you finally start kicking it with him, and you finally see that he start cooking and he putting the shells up in there, he crunching them like that instead of cracking the egg? How y'all feeling? Fellas, I asked y'all already, so I need both to answer that. Let me know. But y'all know we made it to the end of this, and I appreciate you. If you stuck all the way through, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell so you always notified whenever we drop an upload. Y'all know we coming with them 4 videos a week. This is for entertainment purposes as well. And when you like and comment and subscribe to the channel, helps Collective grow, helps Collective get bigger, helps more people who like this type of content tap in with this content. But I ain't gonna hold you. I hope y'all having a smooth 7. And until I see y'all in the next one, y'all know what it is. We gone.
I just check my account. Sheesh, at the amount. You probably know what I'm